So the last power bait minnows that I used worked really well, so we're going to try a different colour today. This one's more of a pumpkin seed colour. We're also going to try the new Crusty Crabs that are out. Everyone seems to be raving on about them, so we'll basically go out and have a bit of a throw around of these crabs, rig them up a few different ways, and see if we can't catch ourselves a few fish. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. So folks, we've got our little Crusty Crab here. There's quite a few shadows in along the edge there, and it's quite a rocky area. What we want to try and do is cast it in nice and close to those rocks, let it sink to the bottom. Now it does sink quite slowly, so you've got to give it a bit of time. Doesn't take much action, those legs are nice and jiggly. What I like to do is just give it a couple of tiny little twitches, let it sink, settle back down to the bottom again, and then just watch that line, and as soon as you see that line tighten, strike, and you should be able to get yourself a good bream. Oh, I definitely had a strike there. Let's just sit it back down, hopefully it'll take it again. So we're just throwing around one of those crabs, and it looks like I've hooked up to something decent. I'm assuming it's a bream. I was throwing it in nice and close to the rocks there, and it just absolutely smashed it. Feels like a pretty big one. It's given us a bit of curry. Might just back that drag off just a little bit. See if we can't get this fish. I'm only fishing pretty light. I've only got 6 pound leader on, so we don't want to give it too much. We want to try and make sure we get this fish. Feels like it's got a good bit of size to it, so let's just hope we can land it, and I'll be able to show you folks what we're after. Oh, it's a stonker bream. I'm going to get this one on the boat. I need the net. Well, he's a nice size. We might have to put him on the mat and measure him up. Let's just get this hook out of his mouth, and I'll give you guys a look. As you can see, he's absolutely engulfed that Crusty Crab. Now he's a nice size bream, definitely a breeder. So we're going to get this crab out of his mouth if we can, because it's stuck halfway down his throat, and we're going to let this fish go. It's definitely a breeder, so look, there's plenty of other big ones out here. We should be able to get a few more today, so stay tuned. So we're going to release this fish. It's a bit worse for wear, so I'll give him a bit of a swim first to make sure he's alright. There we go, and off he went. Let's have a bit more of a flick around and see if we can't find any more like that. That was definitely a good sized bream. There's definitely lots of bream here in the Hawkesbury. All you need to do is come down here and try a few different things, and you should be able to land a fish like that yourself. G'day. So as you can see folks, it's quite easy to catch good sized bream in the Hawkesbury. Basically all you need to do is come up into where the stiller waters are. I'm not saying that you don't get them where there's fast flowing water, but it certainly is easier to fish for them up in around Brow waters and up in the upper reaches of Cowan Creek. So we got 2 fish today. Unfortunately we lost one of them, but the first bream that we got was certainly a decent sized bream. So look, it's quite easy. You need to fish light gear. Sometimes you've got to try a few different plastics until you find the one that's biting, but the Crusty Crabs certainly today were the lure of choice. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more.